Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another nerdy episode of another nerdy talk show where we talk nerd. It is another Sunday night. It's been over 50 days since I've been back at work. And stuff is getting crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm about to introduce. Okay, introducing my host for the night here. I got two hosts for the night. I got Justin Jablonski, aka John Jables Jingleheimer Schmitz. I don't know. We got.
Hey, his name is my name too.
Anyway, we also got Bruce Carr, Ordinary Blue Man, joining us for the first time tonight when he's not being sweaty in the Publix all day.
Hey, although for some really weird reason, wait.
Oh, he's gone. Well, that was fine. That was fast. That was.
Yeah, it was.
That was fast. I wonder if I can find that crazy stuff there. He just came in and popped, just gone. He's a balloon dude. What do you expect? Out of the ordinary.
Balloon. He came in. He blew up. He popped.
Just went straight out, just popped. I worked all that time to find that effect.
So what exotic place did you visit this week? Kevin?
I visited
Was it the pool? Was it the pool or was it the bathroom?
I'm gonna say up front, the most exotic place I have been visiting was my backyard. Apparently, we found a snake back there, and it was a black racer. It was in my stepmom's garden, right? So, in the end, here's what we did. We basically. My dad had told me to dig a hole on the other side of the fence, right?
Yep.
And so that way the snake could go in the hole and just get out, right? You following? So he gets out there and the snake goes through and he looks at me. He won't budge. He's just like standing there. I'm like trying to clap my hands to scoop away. I'm using the shovel, but no, he's like in battle stance, ready. You could hear him hissing.
Screw you, bitch.
I know. You could see the tongue and everything just going in the whole like thing. It's like you look at that and then you're like thinking to yourself, okay, I'm not gonna mess with that snake. I've had to kill one of those one time and it broke my heart.
Well, funny, I actually got my own snake story. Last year, I was minding my own business, just doing my thing. All of a sudden, my cat decides to back right at something. Like, what you got there, buddy? It was a snake. This little, not even a foot, maybe like about 9-10 inches long.
Really?
Little bitty thing. Just a garden snake.
Oh, really? Okay, back.
Scooped him up in a cup and just kind of...
You scooped him up in a cup?
Yes! I scooped him up in a cup. I took him outside. I did like about halfway to my driveway. Patch of grass. Let him free.
Cool. Bruce, you back with us? Bruce? Bruce? I can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear him either.
Bruce, you might need to... No, his thing is green. He says he's talking. I'm so embarrassed right now.
But,
By embarrassed, I mean I'm not.
anyway, outside of that, what I've been up to is I've been doing a little bit of home redecorating. I took down some stuff, and I'm going to be in the process of putting up new things.
Really?
I'm not going to be on camera for a little bit because I kind of want to be a little bit of a surprise unless you're on my friends list on Facebook.
That means he has to change his profile picture to something else.
No, not yet.
Yes. Yes, yet. Yes, yet. Yes, yet.
But other than that, I got a guitar.
Audio?
Oh, there he is. He's back. He's been played. He's back. He's good.
Working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Tired. Hello, everybody. Sorry about all the weirdness. This is actually my wife's computer I'm using right now because my computer has been being really, really weird.
In what regard?
One of them continuously not connect to the internet. It'll start and then it'll just drop. The other one has a blue screen of death that appears and then it goes to normal and then blue screen and then the normal and don't know what is happening to both my computers.
Someone should uninstall Windows Vista. Haha, nostalgia. Anyway,
That might be it.
I don't know.
Wait, though I am curious, is it that it has my thing of share audio? I don't see a thing of like the actual video.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If you need to, you can just stay in that area. It's cool as long as you got audio.
I feel like I do. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Can you see me?
Not yet. That was
Yay!
Oh, there you go. Oh God, there you go. Hey, no dabbing.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, anyway, so yes, I was telling. Back to what were we talking about, Jablonski? Something about you, a snake in a cup.
just go. Oh yeah. Check out this little garden snake about halfway up my driveway. Let him out into the wild.
God damn it. Yeah, I was telling them because there was a snake in my backyard. My dad tried to maybe dig a hole in the thing while he was trying to tame it, and it goes out and rather than running away from me, it just sits there in like battle ready position. The neighbors are outside and wondering what the hell I'm doing. I think it was because it was scared the dog 2 ears down. It was like one of those black razors. Like I remember me and Bruce, we were at a convention one time, right? I don't know if you remember this. It was at It was at Polycon. You remember Polycon, right?
Yes, I do.
I think we're getting a little delay between you and me.
Polycon.
But the thing is that like
No, it's okay. I remember Polycon.
Now, one of the things is that we were walking out. We were leaving the rave, and we saw it was. I think it was dead. I don't know whether I was dead, but we were walking back to the parking lot, and we looked under the bench. There was this snake. I don't remember if it was dead or alive.
I remember the snake. I do remember this snake.
Was it dead or alive? I can't remember.
It was alive, and it was snake.
Oh my gosh. He's going there. I'm a snake.
It was like, you know how snake it was? It was so alive. It was snake.
Snake.
God, there was a guy.
It was snake.
I remember there was a guy there as at that convention dressed as Solid Snake. He went into the elevator with the box trying to get attention. He was clearly trying to get attention because he was in the middle of the hallway. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to the elevator. And he just goes in there. Funny stuff. So, I don't know if you guys saw, I put out a new video this week.
Oh, sorry. That was part of the audition I was doing.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, it's cool. So I did a video this week. I don't know if you guys saw it. It was an animated video because everybody's playing Animal Crossing right now, except for Jablonski and Bruce.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, how come you haven't been playing it, man? It's a good game.
I'm playing Coholic. That's what you're talking about.
I mean, I really want to get to play Animal Crossing because I've seen that apparently there's like just so many things that are actually able to be done with Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it's amazing. They just
No.
What?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear anything. I was like, did it go out again?
Bruce, everything okay over there?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just very confused as to why my internet and everything is just being all that.
Bruce, when has your internet not been low in that area?
You know what? That's very true.
For those of you who don't know, Bruce's internet sucks. No offense.
What service do you use?
I think it's Bright House.
That explains it.
Anyway, so if you guys want to see the animation, I basically found this comic on Google, and I wanted to adapt it. I thought to myself, it's out in the middle, I'm like, I should probably ask her for permission. I was already almost done. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So I just do it. So yeah, you can see the link there. I apologize if I spelled the artist's name at the end. It's supposed to be Oletarts. Oltarts.
What?
Okay, Jablonski somehow sounded like Hank Hill for a second. I don't know what that was about.
God damn it!
Everybody goes there.
Dogs got to jerk off in the shed.
I was telling my dad one day, he's like, God damn it, Bobby.
Oh, I got a friend of mine. He's in he does voice acting for Funimation.
Yeah.
He pulls off
Really?
the best Hank Hill impersonation I have ever heard.
Really?
So as awesome as Brad Bird,
Huh?
as awesome as Brad Bird, the original gentleman.
As close as it can get
Brad
without
Bird.
being Brad Bird.
Brad Bird wasn't Hank Hill though. I thought it was Mike Judge.
Oh no, it was Mike.
Okay.
Judd. It was Mike.
I was about to say, what are you
Anyone that
talking
has
about?
Mike Judd.
Mike Judge is is it Mike Judd or Judge? I can't remember.
I think it's Judd.
Fucking Judd Hurst. Anyway,
Brain being weird brain.
I was what? Because he's the same guy. Mike Judge. He does no wrong. He does absolutely no wrong. Silicon Valley. Beavis and Butts.
So. Oh, that's right. He was in Beavis and Butthead, and it was amazing.
Yeah, you gotta see his interview on Space Ghost Coast to Coast, man. It was amazing.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I made the animation. For this animation, I went all the way and literally, went to the floor and just hand-sketched everything and then, traced them in Photoshop when I was doing it all. Also, these are the hand sketches I made. I'm gonna put this in full screen so you guys can take a look. Here, so you guys see it. I had to sketch every character out there just before putting it on there.
Ooh.
I didn't know it wasn't even easy. I had to make the joints in there for the character, and after that I just drew them with squares, and then I just traced those over. So
It be able to work.
Well, it did work for the most part. I mean, Flick looks like Flick. The villager looks like everybody else. So yeah, the only thing he's different with is he has round hands. That was the joke.
That is pretty funny there.
Did you see the video?
I have not seen it yet, but I'm going to put my thing on mute really, really fast.
Okay.
So that way I can go and listen to just make sure that I selected the right thing for my audition-y thing I was doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you can still hear us, so I'm not going to complain there. Anyway,
Yeah.
where was I? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna be right here in the full screen there. You could just see Bruce in mute the entire time, so having fun with that. Anyway, so that happened there. If you don't wonder, it's basically that SpongeBob joke with firmly grasp it.
Yep.
God, you ever notice that when you say that phrase earlier, it doesn't even sound like it should sound? You ever heard that phrase when you say a word over and over, it loses its meaning?
Yep.
It was basically that principle. At this point, it sounds like some sort of phrase used by jellyfishing. So yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy stuff there. Firmly grasp it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh my god.
Firmly grasp it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Even 20 years later, SpongeBob can still pull off a good laugh too.
Yeah, I like how SpongeBob went from good to annoying and then back to good after the last movie. It was crazy.
Yeah, because before he died, the original creator came back.
Yeah, Hillenberg. Mr. Hillenberg. It's crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Oh good, we got another guy coming in. Our new member. Now my Discord froze. Fuck. So, what else are you thinking about, Jablonski? Jablonski?
It's okay.
Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for that, where you were just getting some unfortunate interference. Will you stop dabbing and stop dab?
Hey, when I'm an old man, I want my kids to be like, Grandpa, stop dabbing.
Oh my god.
Yes.
You know, back in the day.
You know, back in my day, dabbing was all over the place, doing that shit and all that stuff.
Along with the native forts.
Dabbing.
Dibbin.
Dibbin dab. Dippin' dats. Dippin' dots.
Dibbin.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the thing there. Apparently, we're having a little bit of a screen freeze. I apologize. Oh, hold on. We got our guy in here. We got our guy. We got our guy here. How nice. Welcome, new guy. Welcome. Oh no.
Poor man's muted.
Oh, no wonder it didn't work. I didn't even press the video. Frick! I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. I am such a frickin' idiot. Also, you're muted. By the way, new dude.
Evan?
Yeah.
What was your first clue to that?
What?
That's common knowledge.
I don't know. It's a brand new feature. I gotta pull out the chat. How do I pull out the chat in... How do I pull out the chat in,
You know, that's just way too easy.
Fuck you, Jablonski.
Shut
Shut up.
Took you a couple seconds.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. So, where are we? Oh, look at that. It's motherfucking Twilight 360. It's fine because I had to do some updates on the chat. So the reason why I have the chat's not on is because I had to update the freaking what's the word? I had to update the Twitch page. That's why the chats aren't being displayed. By the way, I'm Shikra 28. Your mic is muted. That's why we can't hear you. Yep, there goes Bruce again. Oh my god, this stream is going mighty purty. I've always got to go mighty purty for this stuff. My god, what are we going to do? Jablonski, what do I do?
I don't know. What do you do?
I'm legitimately asking you to help me out here.
Do something.
Huh?
You need to do something.
Thank you, Jablonski.
Quick, distraction.
Shit. Jablonski, no! Oh gosh!
Oh, the humanity!
Yep, thank you very much, Twilight X360. This is a common thing going on there. That's what we got to do with... Oh, well, forget it. I'll just... That's fine. I'll just turn off the chat. It's no big deal. I'll just get that fixed later. Anyway, moving on here for the night. What are we shall we talk about now?
What the hell?
Thank you, Jablonski. Thank you very much.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, going on to there. I'm just going to have to read the chats here. Twilight X360 says, I can see the stream is going really well. Yes, it is going really well. Thank you very much for asking. And King Fenrir, sup, how you doing? And they know. Anyway.
Anyways,
Jablonski, tell us what you did with your Greymon card.
what?
Did you say you had something Digimon related?
Oh yes. It's more of I'm waiting for it to restock so I can get it. But I'm getting a cool model of War Greymon of the amplified one. Basically, it's a total redesign of War Greymon for the 20th anniversary of Digimon. And I saw episodes 2 and 3 of the new reboot anime.
Really? How was it? Was it good?
We got our look at Omnimon.
Omnimon.
Because they're they're going off of our War Game storyline.
Yeah.
For the first part of the season.
Uh-huh.
And Diaboromon, the one that they were going to go, the villain of our War Game, got a total redesign. Instead of this scrawny-looking little thing, It's a huge honking mass of vines and fury.
Really?
It is a beast.
Really? How big is it?
Pretty damn big as Omnimon itself.
Is it bigger than the skeleton of Tyrannical Vex?
There we go.
Ah! Oh, there you are.
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can't hear Shikra 28 though. Apparently he's.
Okay, I think you might have to actually manually unmute him.
I don't think I've had him muted. He just joined.
Hold on.
Can you see me? Yay!
Nope.
What?
Okay, Shikra. If you look at the very bottom, you will see a button you will see your profile and three little things that say mute, deafen, and user settings. Hit mute
The little microphone.
until the little microphone next to your icon is gone.
Oh, he's gone.
I don't think that's why.
I don't think he hit the mute button. Nope.
I'm not hitting the mute, but for some reason.
It's for Shikra. Very good,
Right.
Bruce.
I can see you.
What? God damn it again.
Good.
So we're good in that department.
Sorry about that.
Oh, by the way, I did bring something that I think you guys might like. It's deflated a lot now, but I made a couple Tiger Kings.
Ugh. Oh my god.
You know,
Oh god, this show. I can't escape it.
Earl Baskin.
Oh my god.
I can't watch a single TikTok without freaking on my For You page with at least one freaking Carol Baskin remix.
Or what about the right foot up, left foot slide?
My girlfriend sends me that one all the time. Oh, trust me, I love TikTok, but at the same time,
You are obsessed with it.
I only really use it when I can't go to sleep or when I'm on the toilet. I found some funny shit on there too.
Oh my
So
god.
let's just say I've got my For You page is finally met in the perfect exact spot
Really?
of where it would be content that I like. The dark recesses of the internet, D&D, stupid videos, and since my girlfriend has been sending me stuff on TikTok, couples videos.
I hear you. I haven't seen. I'm not on TikTok. I wouldn't know. I find it kind of weird. I'm like, it's just Vine. It's not a big deal. It's just Vine with 2 features. A couple more features, you know.
I like the duet feature on it though.
Yeah. Shikra. Again, I'm gonna say this. This right down. Okay. I know. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna do something really quick just to help him out here.
Yeah.
Raoul, your microphone down there is checked. Just tap that button when you're on the voice chat. It'll unmute you. Anyway, where was I? Where was I? Where was I talking about? Oh yeah,
I'm talking about the Venus snitch.
I want to talk to you about this stuff that's all goes all over the place. And now, Bruce, you're offline too. This is becoming a very, 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 very annoying stream tonight.
Evan, would you like to hear my Nazi joke?
No.
Knock knock.
No.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
We will ask the questions.
What?
We will ask the questions.
Hilarious. We will ask the questions here. I have no idea. This doesn't even sound German.
Evan, I have a joke for you.
Oh god, don't even start me with the Yoda jokes, man. Don't even start me with the Yoda jokes.
What is a Jedi's least favorite vodka?
What is he?
These are dealing absolute.
Oh my god.
Funny. I've been waiting 2 weeks to get that one out.
You've been waiting 2 weeks to do a joke.
No, actually a week.
A
Because I
week.
didn't want to ruin it. I didn't want to ruin it. I mean, hear it and then have it say it again on stream.
Oh dear. Oh my god, I apologize. The stream's getting a little wobbly tonight. It's just going all over the place right now.
And he's one.
What did you say? Hold on a
Hey,
second.
Lauren.
Hold on a second. Sheekra's in the green room. I gotta put him in. Sheekra, again, go to the very bottom where your profile is. Go to the very bottom where your profile is, and then just hit that microphone next to it. I looked at you. You sent me the picture, and it says you're muted.
All right, I'm back again.
All right, Bruce. If you go out again, you might need to just. No, not the. This is can't.
Okay, we might have to have him skip out for this week. Have him come back early next week and get this all sorted out.
Well, the weird thing is, you guys keep disappearing on me.
It's because you're. Well, we've been doing.
Internet.
What was it again?
You keep it's your internet. That's why he said that wasn't a good modem.
Yeah, it hasn't been very good, but now that it's actually being nice, well, I see you. I do not see the Justin. Well, I hear the
Jablonski.
You see the swag ass Frollo, but not me.
Let's see. You like the swag? Let's see.
What are you doing?
You have the swag.
Oh my god.
You have the dabbing. I'll roam into one you can trust in. I'll teach you all the ways.
Oh my god.
A big fly as fuck.
Bruce, how did you get so good at improv? I wish I had those skills.
Let's see him.
Lots and lots of practice.
Oh yeah. You are deformed, I am deformed, and you are ugly, and I am ugly. And these are crimes for which the world shows little pity.
It's still one of my favorite Disney movies in the Renaissance.
God, my god, it's the
I've
best.
seen it so many times.
I want to see that movie with a 3D remake. Just that scene where Quasimodo's like swing over the bell tower. Imagine that in like 3D where he like swings into the audience. That'd be freaking awesome.
I cannot wait for the remake of it.
Really?
Okay, think of this.
Yeah, they're actually making a remake. They're making a remake of Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Okay, I'm gonna throw this down here. I'm gonna throw this here. Sir Ian McKellen is Frollo.
Yes.
That would be a good choice.
Yes.
That's a perfect pick. It'd be more funny because he's gay. Anyway.
And he is able to sing pretty well. The person who I wish could be him, even though, like, if he had not passed away, he would be my ideal choice. Christopher Lee.
Oh, yeah. Christopher Lee would have made a perfect Frollo. With that whole deep voice
especially
thing.
Because, not only does he have an epic deep voice, and, he can be absolutely terrifying, but the thing with him as well is that he is he can sing opera.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He's got a gorgeous, deep, epic voice.
Oh, yeah, he could sing really good.
One thing that I hope, if whenever they get around to doing this remake, the one thing I hope and pray that the director does, screw the gargoyles. They need to go.
Yeah.
Get rid of the gargoyles.
I get comic relief. I don't mind comic relief. They were just plain annoying.
Basically, they're like Otep, and I think I keep forgetting the name of the other character from the Prince of Egypt. For me, I very much agree with Robert Ebert's review of it, saying that the movie would have basically been a near perfect movie if not for those two characters, and I feel like that's the way that the Gargoyles were. I'm sorry to get it out here, but yeah. Ooh la la, shoo la la.
Yeah, what are they gonna do about the Guy Like You song?
That song
I thought it wasn't bad.
I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just it
Bad.
didn't match the rest of them.
Yeah, it didn't match.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't just. It wasn't like it was bad. It was just bad. You know.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was just out of place.
Yeah.
I do like to go off the idea. Imagine if they were
kinda-
just imaginary.
So I so a couple things. One,
Shikro, we can't hear you. Just unmute your mic.
I got around to watching on Frozen 2, and I also saw a Nostalgia Critics review of Frozen 2.
What did you think?
What? I actually will agree with what he said, and also in the same terms of Toy Story 4, the more I thought about it and kind of watched that again, was that if they took out the main character, if they took out the rest of the cast, and have it be for Frozen 2, if it was just Elsa, and for Toy Story 4, if it was just Woody, they would be damn good films.
Mm-hmm. I do agree with you on that.
Yep.
Although I will say that oh no, he's gone. I will say that the song when I'm older, that made me laugh very hard, and that's a song that I've actually learned.
Yeah.
In fact, I tried doing that song for this thing called Living Room's Got Talent a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And it did not win. But with that being said, though, I still like getting to make a balloon Olaf cosplay. Would you guys want to see it?
You still have it.
No, I don't still have it, but but Evan, if you go to, well, actually,
Show it on your phone.
oh, that's right, I can show it on my phone.
And I've also I finished watching Imagine Your Story.
I have not finished the rest of it, but it's so good.
I like it. I'm waiting for Prop Culture to come out.
What's that one about?
Props from famous Disney films.
That sounds cool.
It's okay. It's stuff like that that's kind of making me like watching Disney Plus. Documentaries on there, I like having around, but things go the way they are, depending on how HBO Max treats Crunchyroll content. I may just go to HBO Max and get rid of both Verve and Disney Plus.
That does make sense because I mean HBO is going to be having all this stuff with Studio Ghibli, although I'm not sure because I'm a huge Studio Ghibli fan. In fact, I'm wondering if you guys announced that I'm going to be a dad.
Oh yeah, you did. I don't know if you did or not.
We forgot. No, we forgot. Or did you guys do that last week?
Did we?
Yep, I'm going to be a dad, and I'm super, 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 super excited about it. But I was reminded of that because I'm going to be making a My Neighbor Totoro themed nursery. And,
that's sweet.
And I want to, and this is one of the things that is going to be in that nursery.
Now a shot of Bruce's crotch.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, I have a beautiful, scene that's there.
Why did you're the only one that pointed it out? Care to share with the class what you thought? What else you're thinking?
Oh my god.
Well, I mean,
but
found it.
Oh, it's adorable. Oh, it's a crocheted Dory. Oh, here goes the song.
Totoro, who leads the seeds for you to find? Follow them, and there will be treasure there.
And you're gonna have a boy, right?
We actually do not know. We're making it so that it'll be a surprise, and that's the other reason why we want to do a Studio Ghibli theme, because Studio Ghibli can be for both boys and girls.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing that's kind of
you got some.
You know, the one thing that's kind of interesting there is how you're going to be able to do your ballooning work. I mean, one pop will make the baby go crazy.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking of having it so that uh, when we do have a house, I'm going to have a room that will be my room. That will be my office, and it'll be my room to be able to do voice acting and all the ballooning.
Okay, you need to soundproof that room. I'll say that.
Yep, that's one of the other reasons why I'm doing that, because basically all of the stuff I'm doing right now, um, it sounds better than it did before, but it's not at the quality I want it to be because I need to soundproof everything.
Yeah, I can see a good guessing game coming out of that. What's Bruce doing in his office?
But
Shooting off a gun, popping off fireworks, or popping balloons?
Or popping off caps.
Stay tuned next time to find out on
This.
Bruce is off.
Exactly.
Bruce is off.
Did you, Bruce? How much of a fan are you of Parks and Rec?
Oh, I know what you're going to talk about.
I've still never seen that show, and I've been told it's hilarious.
Yes, it is. Have you seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Same thing. Another one that I've been told is amazing, but I still haven't seen. Although something I did just rewatch that I'm almost done rewatching is Gargoyles.
Have you seen? I take it the same case with The Good Place.
Do you hear about
Once again?
That's what I was assuming.
God, you guys hear about what Parks and Rec is doing on Thursday?
No.
They're doing a
Yeah. We're getting a special episode with a cast reunion.
Except the show is, because of the coronavirus being what it is, they have to do the whole thing at home.
I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
That actually sounds pretty cool. It's like, have you seen the thing? There's this thing I've been watching with Jasmine called Will at Home. It's Will Smith doing an entire series all in his house.
Okay, so Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the later years.
Yes, basically. It's pretty hilarious. Oh, and since you were asking about it before, this is the video that I did. I am not the best editor, so this took me a while to make it even look like this. But let's see.
Oh my god.
I thought you had a TikTok.
Someone else has come in.
Hey!
Hey.
It's a little loud.
Oh, sorry.
Bruce, might want to cut the audio.
Where's Raul?
The audio.
Raul's having some mic issues with his computer. Here, I don't know if he has
Sorry.
I don't know if he has like I don't know if he has if it's his computer or he doesn't have a mic. I don't know what the deal is. So he's been trying to join in, but
Hey, Bruce.
Hmm?
I
Ah!
found you.
What the?
Found me?
I found you on TikTok.
Yay! I don't have very many followers on TikTok, but I got a decent amount of them on. Oh my god, they're just
Okay, Cruiser. What you just did, basically to explain what's going on,
Why
Raul.
is everyone so loud?
Turn down the volume.
Where's the volume on this damn thing?
This is the part where he says the line.
Is everyone's mic plugged in?
Yes.
Right?
God, everyone's coming in like at 11.
Just turn down our volume then.
Okay.
I just did.
Anyway,
Turning it down a little bit.
to reinstate what's going on here, Raul has been trying to get in, but apparently he's having mic issues. Like when he comes in, he's appearing just his mute. You know how you can mute your mic on Discord? He's been trying to undo that, but it still remains on mute. It might be an issue with his mic or something like that.
Oh no.
Well,
And someone will have to.
have we at least told our audience that he's the newest member?
Nope, I was actually saying if he couldn't get in, then I was going to save that for you. Because I love you so much.
If you did, you would shave that thing.
You know you love it.
No, I don't.
I'm
I do
actually
not
going to
like
be
facial
shaving
hair.
this very soon.
I do not
You
like
like it
facial
when
hair.
you
Okay, okay.
Cruiser, I know you love it. You like it when the fuzzies touch your neck.
Cruiser, I'm gonna be honest. I'm taking a vow to not shave this thing till I get back to work, and I kind of hate it too. But I'm just gonna be kind of fair on this one. You are the only person I have met since I have grown this thing that says they don't like it. I am not even kidding you on this one.
I just don't like facial hair.
I'm usually the same. I'm usually always clean shaven. My lady was the one who got me to even grow this, and very soon I'm going to be getting rid of it, mainly because whenever I wear the mask, whenever I'm at public,
I know, I was there.
so for
yeah, I understand on that one.
I mean,
Wait, hold on. Let's see what happens. Hey, Opa. Oh, okay.
And he's gone.
oh, he's gone.
Hey, Opa, we're back. Hey, we can see you. We can see you. Speak.
Wait, can you?
Yes, we can hear you.
No,
We can hear him.
we can hear him.
Now let's see if we can see him.
I'm using my iPhone, so I'm trying to figure things out here.
That's fine. If you can't
Okay,
if you can't get the video on there, we got the audio, man.
Well, anyway, this is Raul. He is someone that is part of the Shaded Sight Studios team now. This is actually someone that Evan and I met at Orlando Mecha. He was cosplaying from Gryffindor House of Harry Potter, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. He does work at the Universal Parks, just like how Evan works at Disney. So we got rivals now. And funny story, when I saw him, in his cosplay, I couldn't remember the dude's name. We hit it off pretty good. I couldn't remember it, and all I knew is that he is of Puerto Rican descent and he's dressed like Harry Potter. So all I could think of was, "Hey, Puerto Rican Potter!" And it worked. It got his attention. And matter of fact, for those of you who may have seen on my Facebook the photo of me with David Tennant, Raul's the guy who's actually the Joker cosplay. Yeah, that's him.
really cool.
Yeah, he wanted a photo with him, but he just couldn't afford it. My folks got a photo of me with him as a birthday present, so I told him as long as he paid for his spot, he could be in my photo, and he dove at the chance. And let that be a lesson to everyone out there. If you ever want to save money on photo ops, go as a group and each chip in money. You will save a few bucks.
Yeah, that's how I met. That's how I got a photo op with. I think. What's his name from Hercules?
James Woods?
James Woods, the TV series Hercules.
I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Michael Bolton.
Live action Hercules.
My mom. We did that for my mom, and the experience was nice for her, but the photo company.
Hoping to let the new guy kind of introduce himself a little bit. So Raul.
Hello.
What's up?
Sorry.
He's so soft-spoken and so cute.
You can't see him. How can you tell?
Yeah. Okay. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just speak up a little bit, please.
Okay. Oh, hello everyone. I'm Raul, the Hispanic Puerto Rican or Hispanic Potter. However you want to go for. Let's see. What can I say about myself? I lived in Puerto Rico for a few years. Came to Orlando around '09, and basically stayed here.
Funny enough, you went to the same college as me.
Did you go to Valencia?
No, I went to Full Sail.
I actually went to Full Sail for like 4 months, but then I had to leave because the money was tight.
Yeah, I hear ya. But yeah, I went through the entire semester. Now you know why I work at the Disney parks.
Because you didn't know any better?
Oh, get my door, bitch!
Oh my god.
Speaking of Disney parks, it looks like Bob Iger is livid at Kathleen Kennedy.
I don't want to talk about Disney. I don't want to talk about negative news about Disney right now because of what I'm going through.
You never want to talk about Disney.
No, guys,
dude.
seriously, I've been out of work for 50 days. Come on, guys.
Wait.
Cruiser, I'm serious. Even Jasmine's wife, I'm sorry, Bruce's wife has been out of work at the same time as me, man. Come on, we're running low on money.
You hear that,
Like,
Bruce?
the
You hear that,
last
Bruce?
thing-
You're the wife.
Like, we don't know when the parks are going to be opening right now. The last thing we want to hear is just more negative news about Disney right now.
Okay, but I was talking about
I'm
their
keeping my mouth
Just
shut.
whatever.
Mouth
Just
shut.
talk about it. Just go ahead. Whatever. Just go.
No, forget it.
Just
It
go.
shouldn't be like that. No.
Just go, man. It's fine. Just
No.
whatever.
No.
Well, I mean, as far as everything goes with the parks, I mean, I feel like when everything comes back, it's going to be very, very different than it had been before. I mean, I'm used to doing lots of events with Disney, and I love doing them immensely, but I have a feeling that there probably are not going to be as many different kinds of events that Disney's going to be doing. And I also feel like to keep everybody safe, they're probably going to be cutting the capacity in half.
I don't know what's going to go on.
As far as whenever they're going to open, I know there's this rumor circulating that they're not going to be open winter 2021. Guys, that is not going to happen. Disney is going to be out of money if they were to do that.
They're already borrowing a whole bunch already. So.
Yeah, so no, that ain't happening. And not to mention, the governor of Florida is even working with Universal and Disney to figure out a way to open back up. Those parks are way too important to Florida for them to just close down like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
So no, it's not going to be that long.
Yes, me and the other cast members are freaking out because Disney has not said a goddamn thing yet.
Yep.
I've just been
That is extremely disheartening.
I've just been paying attention to what articles that have been popping up.
Look,
And
like I said, guys,
Well,
like I said, like I understand there's a lot going on here, but like with Juan in the coronavirus thing, Disney is something I really don't want to talk about right now. Like every one of us in the cast member scene is freaking out and is getting nervous, guys. Like we don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know. Like most of the cast members are convinced of the 2021 release because we know this company. We are hoping that doesn't happen. I'm hoping it doesn't happen. I'm gonna say that because if it does, I am going to be in severe trouble. Because I would say, oh, get a job at Publix, but apparently from what I've heard, getting a job at Publix right now is one of the worst things you could possibly do because they're cutting hours. Bruce, you can vouch for me on that one.
Yeah, we do have.
I don't know.
Best bet.
Yeah, at least Raul will give you.
I think it was going to happen.
I will still
sorry.
say though. Oh, sorry. Oh, you first, Raul.
No, I heard someone calling my name.
I was about to say I can imagine you're relieved to hear that Universal's giving more like insight on things going on.
Yeah, at least they announced like kind of like Disney that they're putting us in the unemployment system, kind of like you guys. But other than that, they've been just keeping up saying like, hey, I know things are tough, but we're trying to work things out. And
at least according
that's
to
as much-
Universal's but I'm sorry, go ahead, Rob.
Oh no, you can go ahead.
Well, according to Universal's website, the parks is closed till at least May 31st. At least. So there's at least a date to look forward to as to when we will possibly at least hear something.
We'll see.
And I can imagine that whenever they do reopen, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think that they'll probably reopen, but there's probably going to be a higher cost in tickets and food. It's going to be, a limited amount of people allowed in. If they do for their lines, they're probably going to be like 6-foot gaps between each person. And they'll probably have certain rides closed off, or maybe be seasonal. I do know that there is talk about possibly UV rays of the sun putting it more of a halt on this virus. So yeah, and summer is just right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
There's
From my understanding.
Raul was about to say something.
Okay.
No, I was just about to say that I talked to you about this, Evan, about, not Evan, I mean Justin, about how Halloween Horror Nights so far being still going on for this fall season.
Yeah, well, you said they were getting rid of something that you liked for Horror Nights.
Yeah, for those who've gone to Horror Nights before, there's usually like something hanging from like the ceiling. It's usually like either rope or fake chains, stuff like that you have to kind of move out of the way. There's rumors at the moment that they're gonna take that out for people to avoid like touching that.
I can understandably see that.
Yeah, that is understandable.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know whether or not the scare actors... Like, I don't know, I heard are scare actors allowed to make contact with other guests, or is that just like a back and forth thing?
They are not. The only time I can say this, because I know a couple scare actors, let's say a scare actor can't touch you, is like, for example, let's say you are, for example, best friends, whole wide world with one of the scare actors, or you're dating them for like 5 years, whatever. Like, as long as you know them at a personal level and you can kind of coordinate, you can kind of mess around. I had a friend who had a scare actor pull them out of the line of the house, and then another point to the house, and their friends were freaking out.
It's a dick move.
That's only in that case of you know them. But if, let's say, you don't know anyone, touch them, they can have security get you and easily get kicked out of the park.
Yikes.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember when I was living in Buffalo, this was long before any of you.
Yeah.
We had our own local horror attractions. I was at work, I worked at $1, and I had so much fun at these. And there was a mom and her little boy that were coming up. They were getting Halloween stuff rung out, and I pull up this fake action. Oh, I was chased by one of these last night, and the mother knew that I was talking about the house attractions, and she was worried about her son going to this thing because she wasn't going anywhere near it. And she, of course, was worried about her kid's safety. I said, don't worry, kids are smarter than we give them credit for. And this little boy goes, got that right. Like, little smart ass here. But then, the mother kind of goes into panic mode, like, well, what if someone hurts him? Like, okay, you know what? Let's ask him. Excuse me, young man. You know that this is all pretend, right? Yeah.
Oh, there's Raul.
You know that... Oh, there he is! There's Raul! Ladies and gentlemen, Raul Martez, is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
There we go, Raul Martez.
We finally see him!
Alright, now welcome to the stream.
Digging the
It
hole.
only took like, what, 5 hours?
So, I go, you know this is all pretend, right? Yes. You know that by law, that the actors in there are not allowed to physically touch you, right? Yes. And you know that if any of them do, to tell a security guard, or if anyone makes you feel uncomfortable, to tell a security guard, right? Yes. I think he's going to be fine. And I don't know whatever happened to that kid, but I hope he had a blast, because the benefit of these local attractions is that not everyone's going in at once. You go in by party. And there's an advantage to local stuff.
Yeah, I hear you. Like, what year was this? What year was this? When you did this?
Oh, this had to have been like maybe 2012 or 13.
I was gonna say, like, in modern days, the parents would just say, "No, shut up,"
I'm gonna be right back.
Anyways,
oh, look at you with the snowman. Look at you with the Olaf snowman. Come on.
I do his Bruce Lee's too. But anyways, from my understanding and from what I've been hearing, that reservations are like from June 1st onward. So not definitive. It does kind of lean to looking more towards a summer reopening.
We'll have to see what happens, guys. We'll have to see what happens.
Well, yeah, it's real.
Like, guys, I'm just going to be putting on this thing here. I'm saying this as a cast member here. We don't even know when this thing's going to open. And that's saying a lot. Because we're going to be the first ones to know when this thing's going to be opening, or at least for the most part.
Yeah.
And other people, like Jablonski and I, have been reading articles.
Yes, but
I see it. Good chance.
Like, I've been reading.
You guys are going to be retrained.
I know that like right. I've been reading articles about this like every day, guys. I'm like me and my stepmom. We're both like very nervous right now. But the thing is that like we're me and a bunch of cast members are confused because Disney hasn't said anything. That's why we're getting so frustrated over this. Just we don't know. Again, it all comes back about what?
Did you hear about Abigail rating hell in the higher ups?
I don't want to talk about her.
Essentially shaming them.
Oh, you mean Abigail Disney?
Yup.
Oh yeah, I remember reading and stuff like that. She even did like a what's it called? When reporters sneak into a place without being official and like do. She went into Disney and asked them, and some of them apparently said that they've eaten from the garbage, have not enough food to eat and stuff like that.
Raul, can you lower your camera a little bit?
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
So, with that being said, you're kidding. My own personal cat here. But anyway, with that out of the way, Raul, what is it that you do at Universal?
If you guys ever been to the Harvard Express, I basically just put people on the train, depending on what side I'm on. You're going to Universal Islands or Islands to Universal.
So basically, you're like that dude from Japan who monitors the subway station.
I would say that, but I don't have the training to be in the control area. I'm either inside the train with the people on, and the people where you group into your line and then pressing the button to make the train go.
So there is no conductor.
What part of magic didn't you understand?
Hey, he's the one who let the secret out. Not
I was about to say, you're surprised the Hogwarts Express has no conductor when even though you enter from it through a magic pillar.
Hey, he let the secret out. He didn't have to.
Yeah, that's a good question. In the movies, who is driving the train? I've always wanted to know that.
In the movies, they don't ever show. I'm pretty sure in the books they say this guy, his name somewhere in the book, but I'll be honest,
like a guy named.
read the books.
It's like a guy named Lawrence or something.
No, it's Bob.
It's always Bob. You want to know something?
No, what it is that inside the engine there is a little kid that keeps pushing on the buttons and making the shit work.
Like, here's something that I'll actually.
If you guys watch Snowpiercer, thank you for understanding that one.
Here's something I never even noticed about the Hogwarts Express, actually, in the movie. It's on a one-way track. How does it, when they take the kids back, how do they turn it around? I want to know how that happened.
Magic.
Magic.
I think I remember someone telling me this. Like, they never show it in the movie. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in the book, if I'm not mistaken. The train goes to a certain point. There's like a type of circle, and it has like a thing of Swiss track, and then that's
I've seen what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. That probably makes sense. I'm just nitpicking the funny stuff, you know.
But speaking of kids, some special effects group actually made this video on YouTube of an R-rated version of Willy Wonka.
What?
Where it shows the kids actually getting killed.
Oh, you gotta send me that shit, man.
And I gotta say, this was so wrong. Not even in a funny way. This was disturbing. I can't explain why. This is a guy who likes horror movies, even likes Halloween 3, which does have a kid get murdered, or killed, I should say, not really murdered. And even that wasn't as bad as this.
What's the thing, like... Yeah, go on.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I kind of, like, I don't say, like, I hate, it's more like, some movies don't take the risk, like, oh, we can't kill kids, that's, like, the taboo thing. I'm like, in real, like, life, like, no one is safe. So when I see a movie and a kid, like, dies, I'm like, I'm not happy about it. I'm just like, oh, thank God it didn't chicken out.
I think it's like, in the case of maybe for this, you don't show the parent their child getting killed. I'm so like no parent should ever have to see their child die.
Oh, unless it's a Jigsaw factory. I want to play a game.
Well, he gave the kid the option to kill the person. Okay, so to be fair.
Well, that's the thing. When I saw the original movie, I didn't even like. I mentioned this last week. I didn't even feel like when I was watching it as a kid, and I didn't even think they died. I mean, like, even at the end, Willy Wonka at the end says you'll find that they're back to the original forms. They're fine, whatever, blah. Yeah. Then again, it's a movie that makes you think a lot. So yeah, I'm not gonna complain with that. But like, even as a kid, I didn't even think they died, even at one point.
Well, I just feel sorry for the kids in the Tim Burton version because they are.
You wanna know what I hated about that? Let's all agree. Violet Beauregard. Wait, who was the girl that Veruca? That was the one that I Want It Now thing.
Yeah.
Let's agree. She was the worst child. I'm just gonna say it front. In the Tim Burton, it pissed me off that she got out of the furnace without getting hurt, and everybody else was like deformed and crazy, but she just got garbage all over her.
I actually asked the original actress of that character, like, how far was actually that drop, and she goes, "Oh, it went down to the furnace."
Straight to hell.
Like,
Yeah, she must have been like,
come on, really?
Straight to hell tonight.
Wait, let's see here. I found the link, Evan. I'm going to be sending this to you.
You want to see how old I am? What?
How old are you? Show me how old you are. 25. 300. What is? Wait, was that what? Who signed it? Who signed that thing?
The voice of Mario.
Oh my God! Nice.
Let's see. How old am I? My first ever system was a Super NES. No, actually not Super NES, an NES. That was a hand-me-down. Then an N64 brand new.
How old am I? 34.
I have tricked.
28.
I have tricked numerous people at work into thinking I'm young, but I keep saying no. I'm 45. Blowing their minds.
Evan, with that beard, you look like a child who's trying to act like an adult.
How?
Says the man with the baby face.
Exactly. That's why I don't have beard. You want to You need to shave this thing. It takes a lot of work to look this good.
You kidding me? I'm a sexy motherfucker.
And yet you hide it.
He doesn't have.
No, it's because I'm too lazy to turn on my camera.
Yeah. It's not even hooked up either.
Evan looks so professional with his podcast look.
So anyway, I'd like to also thank everyone who watched the latest episode of Huff Rock. That was a different style compared to how I usually do. Because like I said in the episode, I do not like the angry reviewer shtick. I think it died a long time ago.
Are you talking about like the Nostalgia
But
Critic
this was the
song?
one exception for you.
Yeah, people like Nostalgia Critic, who frankly, I'm afraid he lost his credibility a long time ago. But like that, or the angry video game nerd, I can understand getting mad at a video game because sometimes they're cheap. But this, yeah, Jablonski said this was the one exception because I did not like this song.
Oh my God! How long is this
Is it
video?
like video game?
Cruiser, how long is this video?
I don't know. Well, I say I don't know because there's two different ones. There's one with showing how they made it, and then showing the final product. And there's one that's just the final product, and I don't know.
There's like one. I gotta see what we got here. Is that? I'm looking at this thing here.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like last week. Just like last week with Cruiser watching the Meet the Feebles trailer. You want me to just mute my microphone and just see my reaction to this?
Yes. Now we gotta fill Bruce in. So before you do that, Bruce, someone actually made an R-rated version of the original Willy Wonka, showing the kids.
Oh wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna look this up.
Hold on. I do not recommend watching this. However, Evan is going to mute his mic, and we are going to see his reaction. So, Evan, if you can please make yourself full screen.
Okay, there's Corridor and Corridor Crew. How we made it? Why is that Augustus's head really big? What the fuck? I'm gonna put it in full. I'm gonna put it in full screen. Give me a moment so I can mute it.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, watch it at your own risk, people. because I did not.
Okay,
like
it's
it.
six.
Say,
It's 6 minutes
would
and 20.
You say this is funnier than the Banana Split Score film?
I haven't seen that film, so I can't say.
Okay, I hit the behind the scenes thing, so I gotta make sure it's muted because I can get the copyright thing going on there. What am I doing? I could watch this on my iPad, not my phone. What am I doing? Because I'm a stupid head. So I'm gonna keep myself in the full screen face right here, just so that way you guys can see my face there. I'm gonna be muting my microphone, but you're not gonna be, but you're gonna be hearing them. So
Okay.
I am so.
I'm gonna be right back.
I am so afraid of this. I am so afraid. Oh my god, I'm gonna.
Let's see.
Ah, okay.
It's the internet. You should always be afraid.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute it. So, oh my god,
Okay.
I'm seeing the video how he made it. Oh my god, Augustus's head. My god. Okay, it's 6 minutes and 25 seconds. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can switch back and forth to you guys. So I'm gonna remove my headphones.
Okay.
God. I'm not gonna be able to hear you guys, but here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't spite me if I chicken out on this.
Okay.
Okay, you little bitch.
Okay. Like I said, people, I do not recommend this.
Yeah. Oh, there's a I've been watching a.
By the way, I'll be right back. My wife just made something to eat.
It's like when they made
Although I kind of would like to see this reaction, though. Ooh.
He's not muted.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
Cruiser. Are any of the original music cues on this?
No.
Okay, I can watch it unmuted then.
Okay.
Hidden among the countless
Making Charlie look like the killer.
stars are 5 gold tickets. A lifetime supply of chocolate.
Dot. Well, 'cause candy is people! Well, this looks different. What the hell is that, a knife? Wait, what the? Oh my god! Wait.
Look, everyone, look! A wall, take a look at it. Charlie, look at it, Grandpa. See for yourself.
Present this ticket at the factory gates at 10 o'clock in the morning of the first
Free
day of
candy
the
for
month.
life.
Do not be late.
It's nice to have you here. I'm so glad you could come. This is going to be such an exciting day.
Don't go in the factory, Charlie!
I think you will. You are now about to enter the nerve center to the entire Wonka factory.
I hope the kids wore their best outfits for
Inside
this.
this room, all of my dreams become realities.
Not even subtle with the blood water.
Across the river. They're little men.
Yeah.
Jumping crocodiles, Charlie. Now we know
Does this the original actors, or is this like a whole new thing?
Dive in, save him. He can't swim.
Watch the pipe.
Watch the pipe. Oh my god. What the hell?
He's building up behind the blockage.
Ah.
The suspense is terrible.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Yeah.
You got a nervous strike going on here, Wonka?
Wait, what happened?
Who wants an
You
everlasting
look it up
gobstopper?
yourself.
I don't want an everlasting
I
god.
swear to keep them.
I don't care.
I don't care.
You do anything stupid.
It's tomato soup.
Alright, I'm looking this up now.
What's happening? You're blowing up on the roof.
What do you want for it?
Well, two naughty, nasty little children gone. 3 children left. These are the geese that lay the golden eggs. As you can see,
this one's gonna be tame.
Hey, Daddy, I want a golden goose. Here we go again.
How much you want for the golden goose? They're not for
Here we go again. This is really much an underwhelming response to it.
I want a golden goose.
Oh my god.
She was a bad egg.
What, no flute?
It's corn or crew, right?
Stuff inside. Wonkavision, my very latest and greatest invention. Lights, camera, action! Here it comes. There it is.
It's real.
Taste it. It's delicious. It's just gotten smaller, that's all.
Look at me. I'm going to be the first person in the world to be
How could they kill him like this? How could it be gruesome?
Open that thing.
Stop, don't come back. It's flying over our heads in a million pieces.
Where are you?
How bad could this possibly be? Oh my god! Holy shit!
You call that a mark?
Oh my god!
Adieu. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
You're a cheat and a swindler. How can you do a thing like this?
Excuse me for not showing you out. Straight up the stairs. You'll find the way. And goodbye to you both. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
Oh no! No! Not the bad! Oh dear.
I think I might need a bit.
Oh no! Oh. That wasn't so bad. Oh my god.
Looking for a reason to subscribe? How about action?
I can think of several reasons to subscribe, man. Come on. Oh dear lord.
That was so wrong.
Really good effects, I'll say that.
Like for me, Augustus was the worst one.
Yeah, definitely hands down Augustus was the worst one.
Like, the human body was not meant to go through that. Not granted, I'm meant to go through any of it, but no, guys, come on.
It was good effects though. I gotta admire the effects. Raul, you should take a look at this. Some of the gore effects in this are actually really good.
Oh no. I was watching it.
That was too much for me. Maybe it was the whole thing with Augustus.
Charlie Charlie freaking shanks a guy for the golden ticket. That was the best one.
Funny.
Yeah, it was great.
That part was funny. I will say that.
I thought it was the guy in the alley that had the knife for a second. Still, those were some good effects. Like, I haven't seen a head explode thing any better since Scanners, but, you know, like, it's good.
Like, I still feel so utterly bad, though. I don't know why.
Oh, dear Lord.
So, people, watch it at your own risk. I am not going to shame or fault you if you want to watch it. It's just not for me.
Like when I was watching them go into the chalk factory, I'm like, I think I'm gonna leave this video and vomit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I see that, I'm like, I think I got through. As soon as we get to Violet Beauregard, first of all, why did that shoot? I thought the shoot led to the furnace, not the friggin' factory underside. What the fuck?
Yeah, you'll notice when she dies, like, no one gives a shit about her.
Well, Wonka did. She was a bad egg.
And you'll notice, too, that during Charlie's scene, there's Wonka kind of watching. That was so wrong. But again,
that was not as bad as you guys are making it out to be.
I thought it was great. You should have saved some room for later.
I think it was. I think it was Augustus that is what got me.
Yeah, Augustus was the worst one. Augustus was the worst one.
Like I can't help but feel bad for all of them for some reason.
It's like the one with Mike TV. Like, you ever remember what Charlie said? Millions of pieces take a long time to put together because if they don't take their time, they're gonna end up like this.
For that one, I was more expecting something more Freudian. I think Rick and Morty kind of looking shit. Like, it wouldn't even resemble a human. It'd be like some sort of blobby gnat.
Plus, the other thing I just think of with Wonka, yeah, sure, this is a guy who seems kind of devious, but he doesn't want to outright hurt anybody. He's just like, okay, look, we're going to get you out and you're going to leave.
This is great. I like seeing the they made a how he made this. I gotta look this up. I would love to see how they did this stuff.
Oh, go ahead. I just thought Augustus was just rough.
Yeah, I like seeing over the top like gore effects like that sometimes. Like, you know, you see people like, you ever seen the third Living Dead movie where the zombies are eating the guy and when they pull off his head his vocal cords like peak?
Oh yeah, of course.
That's like a nerd. That was
another movie.
Yeah, but the thing is that was a legitimate horror film. You expect that. That's not. I didn't.
It's like when they made a horror movie out of the Mary Poppins trailer.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Oh my god.
Does anyone remember a movie called, I think it's called Body Scanners, where the heads are blowing?
Yeah, Scanners.
Body Scanners?
Scanners, man, love that shit. You, Cruiser, if you've seen any scene from that movie, it's the scene where the guy's head explodes.
But frankly, if you want real over the top gore effects, just watch The Toxic Avenger.
Oh yeah, really.
No, my favorite one though, my favorite slapstick film ever made, Dead Alive.
Dead Alive has some good splat stick to it.
Oh god, yeah.
I love that movie.
And to think it was made by the same dude who did Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
It's like,
okay, the guy that made Lord of the Rings, some of the best fantasy films have came up with a kung fu priest who says, and I quote, "I kick in the name of the Lord."
I mean, you look at stuff like that. It's like I remember I'm looking up here the most spine-chilling gore. Why the hell is Cannibal Holocaust on there? There was no gore in that, was there?
Really?
Oh well, there's a guy. Oh yeah, wait, no. I just realized the guy that has to eat the. God, I remember when Cruiser told me he was gonna finally watch Cannibal Holocaust because he believes it was not gonna be a big deal, and then he calls me back 20 minutes, 2 hours later. He's like, I'm never gonna see that movie again.
Well, I actually did a review of it on Stardust, and I just started off with this, because if you want because that movie will get a reaction out of you, it will, and I am glad I saw it because it is a very infamous film, but I do not have a real desire to see it again
Because it was really disturbing. It worked.
Yeah, but however, while I know the actors and stuff are fine, the animals that got killed were real.
Yeah, that was a thing with a time. Sorry, Raul, go on.
And I do know sorry.
No, I was just gonna say there was a movie, I cannot remember his name, but it has where people actually got hurt with live time. And it was a huge controversy because, back in the day they used, real animals and stuff like that because they had CGI like now. But there was this one movie, I think it was horror thriller, where they used actual lions and some of the actors got hurt and they said they would never work with, I think, this director again. I cannot remember the name.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
Hell, it wasn't Siegfried and Roy.
Hell, the guys that made Cannibal Holocaust, they actually had to go to a court they were actually sued and they had to prove to court that they didn't slaughter anybody on the set. It was crazy.
Now I do know that the tribe they used was a real tribe.
Yikes! I didn't even know that.
I do know there was this one for a Japanese director. I cannot remember his name, but his films were so realistic as far as for murder and stuff like that. The police actually investigated him, thinking that he actually killed people and stuff.
It's crazy, right?
But while we're on the subject of movies, I showed this to the guys, but I recently just showed it to Raul, and that is Walk Hollywood, along with Who Killed
You
Captain
got
Alex.
that. Yeah, you were talking about that last week.
Yeah, I actually got the Blu-ray, which comes with another movie called Bad Black, and while it does have its Uganda over-the-top zany action moments, it does get dramatic. And to me, that was the movie that showed that the director has more to him than just, zany over-the-top action.
Do they?
And to give you and like I said, this is from Uganda to the point where there's even a little paint misprint here on the case.
Is it in English or is it
There are subtitles that for both the actors and as well as their video joker, their VJ.
Yeah.
Who is just hilarious.
Hey, this is probably better than what they did with Hell of the Living Dead and Corona Zombies. God, I gotta show you Hell of the Living Dead, because it's supposedly it's like Day of the Dead. It's clearly a ripoff of Day of the Dead, but it actually has some pretty decent effects in it. If you don't like kids getting killed, there's a scene where they shoot a kid. Anyway, go on. He's a zombie, don't worry.
Oh, zombie kid.
It's okay if he's already dead, Oh, God.
Has anyone seen the Chris Hemsworth Netflix movie Extraction?
I have not.
I haven't seen that yet.
There's a scene where a drug lord takes a kid, throws him off a...
Apes.
Okay.
So...
I don't know why people don't want abortion. They want kids for target practice.
Oh, my God.
So I got a little question for you guys.
Yeah.
I saw what the next death battle is, and we have a Star Wars fan with us.
Hmm?
Who do you think will win in a fight? Obi-Wan Kenobi or Kakashi?
Obi-Wan.
Hard to say. I haven't been up to date with Naruto. I have to see. When it comes to death battle, I kind of need to see the stats there. I mean, I'm hoping to see if Obi-Wan has a chance. I mean, he's been a lot. He was able to survive a lot, so we'll see what happens. Kakashi, on the other hand, I don't know what his whole thing was, because that's the thing. Kakashi can copy moves with the Sharingan eye, but then again, I don't know whether they're gonna.
Question: can he copy the Force though? That's the thing.
He can't copy the Force. That's the thing.
That's debatable, actually, whether or not Chakra and Force has similar qualities. Then again, my question is, it depends on what version they're going to use, like pre-Sharingan Kakashi or post-Sharingan Kakashi. Because I think he loses it at one point.
They're gonna use Kakashi. They're gonna do at peak of their height.
Then again, his lightning blade won't have any effective. His lightning blade won't have any effective because I believe you can use the Force to block Force lightning, so it might not have a chance. We'll see.
Speaking of Star Wars, all I want to say is why the Emperor kept throwing lightning.
Say that again?
Why does the Emperor keep throwing lightning? So you just have it thrown back. It happens 3 times now.
Well, I don't blame him. If I had the power to do that, I'd do it as many times because it's awesome.
Well, to be fair, hey, clones aren't exactly the brightest of the bunch.
Anyway, Cruiser.
When it comes to death battle, I had no the last two they did. I had no dog in the race, but when they did Goro versus Machamp, I'm surprised Machamp won.
Spoilers.
It's been out for what?
It's been out for a while, and on top of the newest one that came out.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I'm not surprised.
I haven't seen the new one yet, so.
Let's just say if you knew the character, it's one-sided as hell.
Machamp and Goro, you mean?
No, Booster Gold and Cable.
Oh, okay.
Versus who? Oh, Booster Gold?
Booster Gold versus Cable.
And who won?
Evan has not seen it, so I can't say within round.
I know, the one thing that was crazy, I was away from Death Battle for a little bit because I was so busy, but the thing was, I remember there was a lot of uproar about, oh, hold on, I gotta unmute Bruce.
Okay.
Sorry, Bruce.
What is the
It took you that long
uproar?
to get lemonade?
Bruce.
Hey,
Get
they were
lemonade.
squeezing that fresh lemon.
Bruce.
I got something to eat.
Okay, sorry. You were I muted you because I could hear my audio from yours. The one thing Death Battle I remember that was kind of a little bit of a from what I heard it angered a lot of the fans was the one where they got Sasuke versus what's his face, because apparently the community wanted Sasuke versus Riku from Kingdom Hearts and nobody wanted to see it from what I've heard. I mean, people liked it, but everybody wanted Riku to be in there because they were almost perfect together.
Oh, you mean Sasuke versus Heidi?
Yeah.
Or do you?
Oh yeah, Heidi, yeah.
Whatever that is.
You have to show.
Never seen that show.
I remember when the show was actually in its annual hiatus, I actually submitted a match, and it was Nathan Drake of Uncharted versus Lara Croft from Tomb Raider. And everyone in the comment section said it was a dumb idea. Then lo and behold, that's the season premiere. They actually picked my match.
It's such
no bullshit.
It's such a dumb idea. We're gonna do it. Sorry, go on.
But now here's the thing, though. The way how I saw this matchup was it was street fighting versus wilderness survival, because that's what the modern Tomb Raiders were. However, I didn't realize they were going to take all her previous games into account. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, guys, you really made this matchup like unfair now.
That's the thing. That's what all death battles do, man. They put everything in there.
I mean, have done that though. That's the thing. Like,
you didn't consider. I'm sorry. You didn't. You basically.
Like,
sorry. Go on.
Okay, my thing is that I'm all for like these fantasy mashups and stuff like that. Like I was a big fan of Deadliest Warrior when that was on what's now called Paramount Network, but they still tried to make them, as even as possible. However, let's be honest here, Uncharted hasn't been around for that long, especially compared to Tomb Raider. And when I saw that they were taking all of our previous games into account, I just went, "Oh God, you guys are you did this on purpose." Mm-hmm. And then, fast forward to MegaCon of that year, I meet the actor or the voice actor who plays Nathan Drake, and I asked him about that. Like, hey, did you see that? He goes, "Yeah, I did," and I couldn't help it. I was the one who submitted that. He goes, "That was you!" Can I just say, I didn't think that they were going to take all of Laura's previous games into account. And I just said, "So, how do you feel now?" And he goes, "I lost a fictional battle against a fictional character that doesn't exist. So what?"
One of the I remember seeing was one of the Batman ones, and apparently he survived being in a coffin and then got out and defeated a crocodile by punching. I'm like, who the fuck is Batman?
I'll say this much: usually every time that they pair up Marvel and DC usually wins because because DC has always been bullshit.
Yep.
They do Deus Ex Machina.
And I know Batman has lost 2-3 times on that show, and I'm like,
bringing him back.
But I'm like, well, of course he's lost because he doesn't have superpowers. Why are you putting him up against this person?
My favorite chuckle moment for those kinds of matches was Darkseid versus Thanos. That was hilarious.
Yes, that was.
Didn't they pair the Hulk with Doomsday?
Oh, I was with Bruce when we watched that. Me and Bruce were in a hotel at a con. We watched that from start to finish, and Bruce is like, "I know the Hulk's gonna lose." I'm like, "He's not gonna lose." Fuck.
That's because the problem with the Hulk is that yes, the Hulk is theoretically capable of being infinitely stronger, but the problem is that he's never actually He's only fought a couple beings that can go to light speed, and that's him at his ultimate form that they did not actually fully go into. And in order to get to that, quote, ultimate form, he has to remain angry for about 7 or 8 years. death of wife and everything.
Let the record show Bruce knows his comic stuff.
Yeah, Planet Smasher.
Yeah. Bruce knows his. Bruce knows his.
It's like, dude, that's cute. Do it again. Oh wait, you can't.
Oh, now I will say I did get to. I think one of my favorite death battle memories is actually from like 5 years ago, and that's because I've been trying to get to where I can get to be a guest with Rooster Teeth, the Rooster Teeth convention, because I was a guest with Screw Attack Gaming Convention once, and that was I made a life-size Goku versus Superman, and actually seeing the rematch was incredible.
God.
I mean, it is true Superman still won because writing. The writers just can't decide on just how powerful to really make Superman, and they've made him stupid powerful. And
stupid man.
With that being said, though, I loved the interaction of the actual people who were there. They had somebody in the middle of the match.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They had
dressed as Superman, and another one dressed as Goku, and then they did the like.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They actually goofed on that one. They had to rewind it at one point to make it work. I'm surprised they didn't keep that in the video. All I remember is when you did that thing. I had my camera on my monitor watching it just so I can get footage of you. Yeah.
Which thank you for doing that because I couldn't find it anywhere else.
And the one thing I actually thought that Death Battle did, I thought was pretty cool, is that it kind of answered the question, Digimon versus Pokemon. And I think they were actually fair because when they first did Agumon and Tai with Ash and Charizard, and then they did Renamon versus whatever that blue thing is. They showed
Lucario.
That if they're with, when they're with their human counterpart, Digimon has the advantage. But if they're on their own, Pokemon has the advantage.
Yep.
So I think that was actually a fair way to look at it.
Yeah.
That, and then also the big problem with Digimon is you have things that are able to create nuclear blasts, basically. I mean, I'm not going to say there's no Pokemon that are capable of power scales like that. It's just very few and far between, and they're usually legendary Pokemon.
But now with the games, like they actually brought in Kaiju Pokemon. Like, come on, people, really?
Yeah, they did.
Like, I'm sorry, but that's Kaiju Pokemon.
Giant monster.
He's talking about Gigamax, Gigantamax. They're still awesome though. I like the form.
Oh yeah, the Gigantamax.
Like I just did not like that. I mean, at least with Digimon, like it's actually more like they look further into the lore of it. But Pokemon felt like, okay, we gotta do something to kind of spice this up. Here, we'll give them their own version of Gods.
Question.
That's just what it felt
Question.
like.
You do know Kaiju. Question. You do know Kaiju Pokemon have existed since Diamond and Pearl, right?
I never saw them in Diamond and Pearl.
Yes, it's true.
Dialga, Arceus, who's basically God.
And Digimon still did it first. They had more into the lore.
Oh yeah, I can say that. But yeah, the Pokemon Kaijus in this one are... Pokemon Kaijus did the same thing in Diamond and Pearl, because let's just say one of them is God.
Since only I've been really this one. Two things. One, I'm getting a Digimon bottle kit when they get back in. It is the War Greymon amplified line. It looks so amazing. The attention to detail is Bandai's fucking bread and butter.
There's actually this Orlando YouTuber named Billiam, and he's all about Digimon. He's got like several videos on it, and in one of the videos, he's going on talking about the very first generation of Digimon. And then like, look, I'll show you some of this Digimon stuff right now on Amazon. And then out of nowhere, he sees a statuette of Angiowomon, and he just buys it immediately.
Yeah. Also, the new series.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
They showed off Omnimon and Theobormon.
Go ahead.
Actually, you first. You first.
I may have to watch the Japanese subtitled one. Well, I prefer to normally wait for the thing to get dubbed. It's just easier for me to follow. But I may have to watch the original Japanese version.
Read your damn
I will say this: there's only 3 episodes out of the reboot, so you can catch up easily.
Where are they anyway?
I have it on Verve, but I'm sure you can probably find them on Crunchyroll.
But by the way, I thought of something that I feel like is possibly kind of hilarious and also kind of wrong at the same time. And it made me think of it because of Digimon.
Digimon.
Do you guys know the actor? His name is Digimon Huson.
No.
The what?
He's the main actor from Amistad, and he does a lot of bit roles. He was also the main villain in How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Oh
wow!
But it's just the fact that his name is actually pronounced Digimon. Digimon who said Digimon is best actor.
But anyways,
let's give Raul a chance to speak here. What animes do you watch, if any?
I watch. Okay. First ones I ever watch, kind of like a lot of people, is Dragon Ball, Naruto. I watched a little bit of One Piece, but I got lost.
Yep.
They stopped showing it on Cartoon Network, and then once I heard there's like 8,000 episodes, I was like, no, thank you. Then as time went on, Death Note, Netflix, Anji. There's this one where there's like a vampire one. I can't remember the one where it's called Geiger. I cannot remember. And what else? What animes do I watch? Sorry, there's a lot of them, so I'm trying to keep it. One Punch Man, of course. I also watch My Hero Academia.
Yes.
That's
what I'm showing right now.
I don't know what any of that stuff is, Bruce. I know it's your balloons, but I don't know what they're pictures.
My Hero Academia.
Oh.
But and speaking of animes, aside stepping from the Digimon bit, I found a new anime to watch.
Which is?
It's called My Life as a Villainess. Every route leads to doom. Basically, it's another isekai.
Of course.
But this time, it's a girl who died and was reincarnated as this girl that is in a dating simulator video game.
Oh God!
And she is supposed to be the villain. And she's supposed to be the villain. And each route in that villain in that leads to her dying.
That sounds amazing.
So she's trying to figure out, okay, how the fuck do I prevent this from happening to me?
An isekai show that I highly enjoyed that was absolutely hysterical was that time I got reincarnated as a slave.
I love that one.
I have yet to see that one. Everybody's been telling me to watch it.
While we're on the subject of anime, let me ask you guys this, because it's kind of in a style, but it's kind of not. Does Avatar: The Last Airbender count as an anime?
No.
Technically, no.
It's American anime.
Explain.
Okay. Basically, it's American made. It's Western made, but it is in the same style as anime.
Mm-hmm.
So same style, but not made in Japan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's basically so you can say the same thing when it comes to Code Lyoko.
Well, that's French.
Yeah.
That's France. That's France.
It's still not anime.
That's
It's still not made in Japan.
Yeah, like
same thing goes for Ruby.
Come on.
Oh yeah, that show.
Yeah, that one's American made.
Sorry, what was that, Raul?
What were you saying, Raul?
Have you guys seen the show Dragon Prince? Is written and show run by one of the Avatar Last Airbender people.
Oh my god, here we go, Dragon Prince.
I've been watching Castlevania.
I have to finish Castlevania, man.
Does Castlevania count?
No, it's Americanime.
It's American. But the thing that impresses me the most about Castlevania is the fact, is the quality of the animation, especially considering, the company that makes it. Studio Frederator, they're the main people who make Adventure Time. And I was just like, what?
Well, the same guys.
One of my favorite lines in the series is Saint Germain is talking to the head of the town. Mm-hmm.
Like, wait! I have not seen the end of season 3. Is this going to spoil anything?
It's not a spoiler.
Okay,
just not spoil story.
Okay, just trying to think that I'm still working on season 3. That's why I was making sure.
He goes something toilet paper. I forgot the whole quote. Saint Germain walks away. The guy turns like, the fuck is toilet paper?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It seems like every line.
Easily the best line in the series.
I think every single one of the lines in the.
The other one was Alucard in the castle. He's sitting there lonely. I miss my idiots.
I was about to say, like, any memorable favorite line of Castlevania always has to have the word "fuck" in it.
I remember the one previously before that, or at least I can slightly remember it. There was, I think it was in season 2, where Alucard was looking at someone and said, "Look, you hate anything that you couldn't eat, fuck, or it was one other thing,
or kill,
yeah."
No, the one was season 1 where the priestess, she goes, "Okay, can I trust you to stay here and not try to kill each other?" Like, yes.
Eat shit and die. Like, eat shit and die.
Fuck you.
I was trying to say it so you could.
Been watching Witcher?
Oh, I haven't seen Witcher yet. No.
I have not seen that one. I've been watching Power Rangers Beast Morphers. I finished season 1 up. And final judgment on that one for season 1 at least.
Whoa!
Power Rangers is in good hands.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hasbro is doing really good. Though I think right now, from what I've heard, is that this is more of them with training wheels. Their first real test is going to be Ryu Soldier, which is the Dinosaur Knights. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Let's see.
I've noticed that there's a lot of people looking back on a lot of the balloons and everything. I've noticed that I've had 4 big builds of things that are with Power Rangers. I don't know why I get requested Power Rangers so much. I do like the first season, but like the first version and a couple of the others, but I'm requested with it like a lot.
Didn't they just celebrate an anniversary not too long ago?
They did a while back. Their 30th is coming up in like 3 years. Mm-hmm. But the last time they did a anniversary episode, anniversary season, it was an absolute train wreck and worst season ever made, hands down, which was Megaforce and Super Megaforce. That was a dumpster fire of a season, especially with the material that they were given. I despise Saban for what they did to Gokaiger. Gokaiger, which was the anniversary season for the Sentai.
It's so bad.
Well done.
Is it so bad? It's great. And what I mean by that
is,
it's just so bad. It's bad.
It's so bad, it's so bad. There are a couple times that I'm like, okay, that was decent. But then it goes right back to being crap.
Oh.
Ooh.
And then you got, so the season they were trying to go for was Gokaiger, which was their anniversary Simply put, space pirates get Ranger keys and fight off space army.
What show is this? I'm confused.
Super Sentai.
Rangers. Although Super Sentai is the original.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's something here for all you guys. Name a show that you loved as a kid, but you look back at it as an adult. Okay, this was never that good.
Rugrats.
Yeah.
Oh, that was an interesting one.
I gotta
And
think
most of the
about
90s shows that I grew up with.
if I have to pick... Alright, you guys go. I have to think.
Okay.
Big
I
Bad
think-
Beetleborgs. Big Bad Beetleborgs.
Okay,
Another Saban property.
funny enough,
I loved it so much as a kid, and I watch it now, and I'm like, this is some quality memeing. This is some quality meme work here. Like, it is so awful, it's amazing.
fun
Yeah.
fact, fun fact, Beetleborgs, Masked Rider, VR Trooper, and Power Rangers from the same thing.
I remember
So
that.
Masked Rider was its own series. They were trying to bring Kamen Rider to the States.
Evan, do you have an answer?
Oh, sorry, I was watching that video again. I was rewatching that video again. The more I actually after watching that video a second time, Cruiser, I'm just gonna say these deaths are looking more and more stupid. For example, I know how much you hate the one with Augustus. How the hell did he get his hands up there? Anyway,
I kind of want to now. I missed it because the lady had fixed a meal, but
I'm going to send it to you at Bruce. I'll show it to you. I'll send it to you after this. That's probably not time to watch it, but like, what was the question? The shows that didn't age well?
Yeah, like a show you loved as a kid, you thought was gonna be, you're still like as an adult, but then you realize, okay, this wasn't really that good.
Oh, I got an easy one. It's a podcast. I got a good one. It's a podcast. It's called Another Nerdy Talk Show. You see, it was about these. Anyway, just kidding. Anyway, hard to say. Like, I haven't gone back to watch a lot of stuff, but I guess I haven't gone back to watch this fully, but I'm going to make an assumption that Rocket Power probably didn't age that well.
No, it didn't.
Like,
the lingo certainly didn't, but
that was a show that taught me
everything else. The slang, slang never really ages all that well because it's really just meant for the moment.
It's ironic because that was the show that taught me slang. I can imagine they make a reboot of that and every single one of them is like talking street talk. They're gonna drop one N-bomb, you know it.
But everything else about it was fine. So you're sticking with that, or do you want to try to find something a bit better?
Honestly, like, I can't think of anything better because of stuff.
But,
hold on, Raul still has an answer. Oh wait, you haven't answered either. My bad, you lost.
well, I kind of did it. It was real quick. Rugrats. And most of the 90s Nickelodeon shows, they did not age well. Only two that I can think of off the top of my head that actually aged pretty well were Rocko's Modern Life and Hey Arnold. And this is just the animated stuff, by the way. The live action stuff, I've always been iffy with. The game shows were fine. Keenan and Kel didn't really age that well.
Really?
But
It's still
enough to where it's still cheesy to watch.
I like seeing any Cal. It's still watch. The movie, on the other hand, that's like, ugh.
That's the thing, though. I do like. Freaking Ghostbusters was a cheesy ass movie that I had.
Raul, do you have an answer for us?
Okay, if I have to like pick one show, I guess I'll pick the Huey, Dewey, Louie show when they're teenagers.
Huey, Dewey, Louie show on what?
When they were teenagers, I can't remember the name of it.
Quack Pack.
Quack Pack.
That was definitely a 90s show. I will admit that. For me, now my first response is Pokemon. However, knowing me, that's kind of a given.
Yeah.
So if I have to look back on a show that I don't really think aged very well, and I actually might get a lot of shit for this, but I think Ren and Stimpy.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure that show.
Yep, you got a lot of shit for that one. I'm just messing with you, Cruz. I was messing with you when you said I was going to give you a lot of shit for that. I had my mouse on your cursor, like, yep, he's gone. Sorry, go on.
Can I please?
I'm sorry.
Okay, but basically, because here's the thing. When the show actually came out on DVD way back when, I remember being excited, kind of watching it, and I didn't get as many laughs as I thought I would. And I think what it was just a kid's show that was trying really hard to be, an edgy, again, like something more than it actually was. And then suddenly when they did Ren and Stimpy, the adult party, that was even worse.
Let's not talk about that. We're not talking that new rule. Ren and Stimpy's adult party is not allowed to be brought up on the show. I command it.
As someone who's met Bob Camp and has actually gotten testimonials from Bob Camp, one of the original creators of Ren and Stimpy, he was not involved in that show. He was not involved in adult party, and I'm very happy about that because for me, adult party was a travesty.
Yes.
The original Ren and Stimpy, I love immensely. I will say this: the later seasons I didn't like as much, but I love the original Ren and Stimpy first couple seasons, mainly because of just how extraordinarily expressive both Ren and Stimpy are. Did you know that between the two of them, they have over 5,000 different expressions that their faces can make?
No, but you want to?
Maybe I need to watch. Maybe I need to watch it again because it's been so long. So, okay, I'm going to put Ren and Stimpy in a maybe section. So I need to come up with a better answer for you guys.
I know something that aged worse.
That in the final 5.
God damn it, Cruz! I was about to say, fuck. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final 5. This is the final 5 minutes of the podcast where we leave our thoughts. Raul, since you're new, this is basically the last segment of the show. We have 5 minutes left, and you have 1 minute to just talk about to just leave your final thoughts. I'll let since Cruiser was the one that
final thoughts about what?
I'll show you what I mean. Cruiser, whether it be like projects or something like that, or anything you want to say, I'll show you an example. Cruiser, you go. Begin now.
Okay, I'd like to thank everybody who watched the new Hoof Rock. The next episode is just went through its first rough draft. And as for my new answer for a show that I didn't think aged very well, I'm going to have to say Doug.
That was never a good show, too.
It was dumb. Like, it was so stupid. And hopefully you'll see you'll get some product updates from Raul too, who's coming up next.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, so Raul, you have like 1 minute to say whatever you want, be it a project update or whatever. Ready? Your time begins now.
Hello everyone, my name is Raul Martes. I just want to let you know I'm going to be possibly working on movie reviews, TV shows reviews, and any movie news that's going to be happening. I'm also going to be working on a script for a short horror film called Bloodberry that hopefully is going to be out soon once everything is done. Other than that, Machu Picchu.
Wow. He was better at that than I thought.
That was actually short, sweet, and to the point, man. Nice. All right, since I made Cruiser demonstrate and Raul kind of did the follow-up, ladies first, so it's Bruce's turn. Begin.
All right. Well, I just want to let everybody know that there are a couple online conventions that are still happening, even though unfortunately most cons are facing hard times due to everything that's happened. But there is a con that I'm going to be a guest at next weekend called Quarantined Con. So everybody, make sure to please sign up for it. It's a free con, and I will be there, not only teaching a couple balloons, but also taking a couple balloon-tipped requests and commissions as well. So I'll be there with that. And another thing as well.
Wait, which con?
Quarantined Con.
Where's that at?
It's an online convention, Raul.
Oh, okay. Can you send me a link to that?
Oh, certainly. I can definitely do that. And also, well, doing some stuff with the voice acting, and although it's just small
Time
stuff now, but I'm going to be trying to get much bigger into that.
Bruce, gotta cut you off there.
Also,
Time. Yep.
Your Oscar speech is done.
I wish I had the Jaws theme playing, but I can't. Okay, so now comes Jib, Job, just go.
All right, absolutely. Whenever these bozos decide to send me a script or whatever, that's what I'll be doing. As for personal stuff, kind of writing back articles and building models, renovating my living room, stuff to keep me busy. No, so anyway, children, during these trying times, I request that you drink your motherfucking drugs.
That's his thing. That's Jablonski's thing. I guess that only leaves yours truly. I forgot to chat.
I will, Dad.
Yes, Paul.
All right, so I need to. Yes, Paul. Okay, here I go there. I want to thank everybody for watching the Animal Crossing animation I made. That was my first time trying out something. Enjoy it before the actual original artist tells me to take it down because I didn't ask permission. I just stopped. I should have asked beginning. I apologize, and I also apologize for spelling the name wrong on the video. But like yeah, it was fun making that. I made it in 2 days. Seriously, I made this all the way from hand drawing it to everything there. Anyway, it was a fun time. Hopefully up next, working a little bit more towards Mystery Brewing Theater, I'm working with Cruiser and Zach to record a reaction. Got other scripts in mind. Jablonski's going to be talking stuff, and let's see what happens from there. And that should do it for me. That's it. Another nerdy episode of Another Nerdy Talk Shade has been nerdified out. I don't know.
Hi, everybody! I'm waving.
Is this the first?
Waving.
Is this the first time we've legitimately just waved goodbye to somebody? Because usually it just takes up and ends in the mid credits. You know what I'm saying? That's how it ends.